Check out what this woman gamer says. She says, I'm a woman and I absolutely love gaming. I do it 3 to 4 hours a night while holding down a six-figure salary and still have a super high libido. I ditch anything, games, work, etc., for great hibbity dibbity with my partner. This is a woman right here. This is a lady. It's your boy Fitzroy, and I'm coming back at you with something that coming like a podcast. It's not exactly a podcast, but it's kind of like one. And I got something to talk about. So the most recent going on in Mortal Kombat 1 is the patch, the first patch for Mortal Kombat. And I'm not going to go over the patch notes. Everyone has seen the patch. Actually, let me just, I'll put the patch notes up. All right, here we go. So here are the patch notes in case you haven't seen them. Here you go. Here are the patch notes. And I don't really want to talk about the patch notes in particular. I want to talk about how people are reacting to the patch notes. A lot of people are happy because characters like Baraka and Raiden and Cyrax have been essentially nerfed, but some people are upset that their characters are nerfed. One buddy of mine in particular, he's a Raiden mainstay. He mains Raiden in every game, and he was digging playing Raiden in this game, but the 50 right from the beginning, from maybe day 3 of Mortal Kombat 1, he was like, I really hope this guy doesn't get nerfed. And of course he was going to get nerfed. He was doing 50% damage with one combo. So if you slip up twice, that's the round. You just lose. 2 combos, you're dead. Which was ridiculous. So of course, Baraka and Raiden, now they went from 50% damage to about 40% damage, I should say. And I don't really think it's a big deal, but we've had this long argument thread saying how Raiden deserves to be able to do 50% because he doesn't have much else going for him. And me saying, I don't really think that's the case. And I don't think that's the case. I think 40% is fair. 40% damage is like, you're still winning if you do 2 combos, but now you either have to do 2 combos and some other stuff. So you do a throw, you throw some projectiles, something like that, and you win the game. Or you just have to open them up one more time. So 3 interactions. You open them up 3 times at 40% damage, and you can still win. It's just one more confirm to be able to win. And I don't think that's unfair. I think that's fine, actually, to be honest. I didn't think 50% was fair. Even in a game of unfair things, I felt that was extremely unfair. So relax for everyone out there who plays Raiden or Baraka. You don't need 50% damage to win unless you're garbage, essentially. Unless you're rubbish, then maybe, but you can win at 50%. You can win at 40%, rather. What's funny is some people are saying that they've come directly to nerf Raiden and Baraka, and I don't think that's the case. I think that they tried to stop Cyrax by nerfing what's called a synced animation, and it just so happens that Baraka and Raiden, a lot of their damage came from this synced animation damage. So in hurting Cyrax, a lot of these people, I can't even talk. A lot of these players wanted Cyrax nerfed, but they wanted to keep their Baraka and Raiden at the 50% damage. But in doing that, it ended up hurting them too. So kind of funny. Hey, quit wanting what you don't want. Either let the game rock with everything being disgustingly broken, or if you beg for nerfs, don't hate when your character gets a nerf hammer. So it's unfortunate, but I still think the game is fun. It's still broken. I still feel Raiden is broken. I still feel Baraka with his range is still broken. They can still kill you pretty easily at 400 damage and a throw here and there. So my heart does not bleed for these players. All right, the next thing I want to talk about is something that I saw on Reddit. This is pretty old, but really interesting. It is, let me put this on real quick here. Basically it's saying, do people feel like their libido is getting lowered because of playing video games? Are video games lowering our libido? Which I don't, for your boy, I don't think that's the case, but it feels like a lot of people feel the opposite. So here we go. Listen to this person. Check out what this person says. They said, I absolutely often wonder why playing games or watching others stream games on Twitch is more exciting than hibbity-dibbity to me. I'm often over here with a wop, eager to put balls in my mouth, but watching Twitch for hours is better. Hard not to take that personally. It is hard not to take that personally. I mean, unless the hibbity-dibbity is, maybe you just need more, what's the word I'm looking for? Maybe if it's too much of a routine, maybe that's what's doing it. And maybe if it was more spontaneous, I don't know. I don't know what, maybe you need a break from video games if you feel like your libido is being affected, because that's important for a relationship. That's very important. Played a few video games in my time. Even mediocre hibbity-dibbity is wildly more exciting than gaming. I agree. No chance in keeping a controller in my hand if fun is on the table. Yes. Yes. I mean, man, growing up, people always said that video games would hurt your eyesight or make you a bum, whatever. I never thought it would hurt the beat. Like if you have access to that and you're turning it down to play video games, not that that's never the case. I mean, what situation would it take for me to give up hibbity-dibbity to play video games? Maybe a new release for something I really, really wanted to play? I don't know. But I don't think it really affects my libido. I would leave work if she wanted to have hibbity-dibbity. Someone else says, definitely an issue in my relationship. He games during basically all of our off time, including while eating. That's a problem. This is addiction at this point. You gotta show your lady some love. I mean, So the stereotype is that normally gamers can't get hibbity-dibbity and would do anything to do so. So the fact that there are a collection of guys who have that available to them, but they're actively choosing not to engage in hibbity-dibbity to play video games. And quite frankly, I don't know what games these are. What game is so enticing that you're going to turn down a fresh session of the hibbitus-dibbitus? Okay. Someone else says, I'm male. I don't game, but my mates are on it for 3 to 4 hours every night. So I expect a lot of females not getting it from their husbands will be down to play gaming. Yeah, I suppose so. Check out what this woman gamer says. She says, I'm a woman and I absolutely love gaming. I do it 3 to 4 hours a night while holding down a 6-figure salary and still have a super high libido. I ditch anything, games, work, etc. for great hibbity-dibbity with my partner. Now, age is going to play a factor in this, because if she's in her prime, which I believe is 40s, early 40s, mid 40s, then nothing is going to stop that. Nothing is going to stop her from wanting to get it in. But man, what lady is this? She got a 6-figure job. She plays 3 to 4 hours a night. Man, If- oh man, well if you're not getting it at home, I mean, give me a buzz. But this is a woman right here. This is a lady. But do you think it could affect someone's libido if they're doing 5 to 8, sometimes 12 hours on a weekend? If you're being subjective. And then she says, not at all. 5 to 8, sometimes 12 hours of gaming during a weekend. Man, that is a lot. I feel like that is, yeah, and actually, that brings up a good question. How much gaming is too much gaming? Not how much is too much for your partner, but how much is too much for you? To me, 12 hours within 2 days feels like it's too much. I don't know if I could play that much video games, even for something that I really, really love. I don't know, maybe during the weekend, 3 hours? Even 3 hours feels like so much video games. And man, I came from a place where I used to call it zombie eye. I would zombie eye video games. When I got Ocarina of Time the first time, man, I think I beat that game in 3 days. I don't think I slept the first time I got that game, but man, I don't think I would have ever said that there would be a point in time where it would be too much video games. But man, maybe I'm an old man, but I feel like 12 hours in 2 days, 6 hours a day. That's a shift. That's a work shift. And I love video games. I love fighting games. I love RPGs. I love all that stuff, but I don't see myself playing 12 hours straight of video games. I don't think I could do it. Man, when I got Pokemon Red for the first time back in 1999, I played that game. Man, I killed that game. I remember I got it in the evening. It was like 6 or 7 p.m. I played it and I was like, let me just catch this one more Pokemon. Let me just make it to the next town. Let me just try this gym, the next gym rather. And when I looked up, it was 7 a.m. I had to leave to go to school. Like literally played Pokemon Red all night, that first night that I got the game. And I didn't feel like anything was wrong with it. I was addicted. But now I'm like, after an hour and a half, 2 hours, that's enough. And maybe my Combat League record suffers because of it, because I don't practice enough. I don't try out new characters. My bread and butters aren't as good. But man, that is just so much, so much gaming. So what was the original question? The original thing I was saying about 12 hours hurting your libido. I can absolutely see why 12 hours of video gaming might hurt your libido. And I didn't think I would come to that conclusion, but yeah, stop playing so much. Put it down for a little bit. And then when you come back to it, it's that much sweeter. That's my opinion anyway. All right, so speaking about Combat League, let's play some Combat League. I haven't played in a while, and I might be a little rusty, but let's see if I can get some wins.
That's it. I'm out. Ying Fortress.
Your Chronica lives and still reigns as Keeper of Time.
We're doing King of the Hill, casual matches. Garrus mirror match, but this guy's using cheap as hell Serena.
Take one. Action.
Oh, that was not optimal. Was that a flawless? Not a
Here
quit,
is
a quitality in casual King of the Hill. Come on, man. Come on, man.
Motaro.
Everyone is choosing Serena.
The
You know,
tea
we're going to the
house.
tea house
What
because
happens in your future
for those
is
of you who know me, know
devastating.
why I would go to a
What?
stage
Do I
with
become
the
an
name
asshole or
House in
something?
it.
Take one.
You know what? This is my house, actually. The tea house. Keep blocking, sir. Wow, that punishes. I'm gonna keep throwing. You're gonna keep blocking. I'm just gonna keep throwing. If you want to keep blocking, I'm gonna keep throwing.
Take two. Action.
Serena. No, we're not doing that. Oh no! I got lucky. I will admit, I got lucky. But hey, sometimes it's better to be lucky than good.
Here is.
Who said that? What does that mean? It's, I'd rather be good. Oh, you're not gonna give me no respect? I get no one respect. I guess I threw a bunch, but what do you want me to do?
Rain. Clocking. Motaro.
Man, I thought that was Reptile for a moment. All right, you know what? You know where we're going? The tea house. Nah, let's do a change of pace. I can't just do the tea house.
I will make amends to everyone.
I hope you achieve that ambition.
Take one. Action.
Nicely done. All right, this guy knows what he's doing, really. We're gonna teleport over there. Oh, he was ready for it. Okay.
Take 2. Action.
Wow, he could backdash that quickly? I didn't know you could hold that.
Unky G's on that beat.
If you enjoyed this, only if you enjoyed this, go ahead and hit the like button. Your boy is trying to play the algorithm game and he needs some help. It's free for you to hit the button. So please hit the like button. I need the help. If you like fighting game content, you can subscribe to the channel because I'm going to have more videos coming your way. I have a link tree in the description. If you want to check me out on other platforms, go ahead and hit up that link tree. You can find me there. And if you want to see another video of mine, like what is a terrible fighting game that I actually love playing, the video is on screen now. You can click it and go over there. But until then, don't get beat up out there.